I forgot the music. Oh well.
Oh.
It's fine, it's fine. I can just open that real quick.
Who needs music? I can sing.
No, do not. I will immediately disconnect you if you start singing.
Okay.
Just because I know you're going to sing something that's copyright, so...
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright. Hello and welcome to the cafe. My name is Leaf, if you do not know me, and I am joined by one Stray Rogue.
Hello.
And one Pixel Moon.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing good. Work today.
Oh. First day on the job, technically?
I mean, quote unquote, first day in the job. I wish I could air quote with this model, but yeah.
If you could do air quotes with that model, I would be terrified.
But yeah, first day on the job, and it was good. Learned all the things. Learned about the people I'm working with. They're pretty cool guys. Sorry, I thought I had a burp there. They're both pretty nerdy. They're not video game or anime nerds, but they're both like one's a movie nerd. The other one does technically, I guess, are technically a video game nerd because they play Final Fantasy 14. And they do the raids and stuff.
I mean, that's a video game, yes.
Yeah. I would consider that like they do it for the raids and stuff, and they have like they're one of the biggest free company one of the biggest free companies on another server. That's not the one that we play on.
Yeah.
So I would consider them a Final Fantasy nerd. That's all I know about them.
Got it.
Oh, there's that burp. Sorry.
You're excused.
Sorry to the listeners. I just got home right before stream and I'm eating.
Speaking of, because of that, we may actually end up moving back to our original time slot of 7:30 so that you can actually get home and get food and eat.
Yeah.
And just continue going until 7.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be in the future, viewers. What about you, Moon? What was your day like?
Oh, I was unconscious the entire time.
Sounds about right. You said that you were sick, right?
Yeah, I've been sick for like the past 4 days.
Yeah. Somehow transferred it through the internet to multiple people, too.
I was infected by the Feeny Layton 4 Pixels Let's Play.
The virus is real. The virus is real.
The virus came from that Let's Play because the Let's Play is trying to stop the Let's Play from being completed. So it attacked me after it attacked Coco's computer. So then it spread to Buttons. And then it spread further.
To me.
Possibly Leaf. So basically, it's a conspiracy, and witches are real. But that won't keep me down. I got a suit from my friend Yam, and I'm gonna tell some Komeiji jokes. But I couldn't find Komeiji's jokes, so you have to settle for dad jokes, okay? How many telemarketers does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
Only one, but he has to do it while you're eating dinner. Why are elevator jokes so good?
They're a cut above the rest?
Nope.
They're on another...
Want to try Rogue?
Did what I say come through?
Nope.
I said they're on another level.
Close. They work on many levels.
Amazing.
I have a joke about pizza, but it's too cheesy.
Womp womp.
What is 4 wheels and flies?
I don't know.
I don't know what.
A garbage truck.
Oh.
Yeah. cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere. Where do you learn to make ice cream?
I don't know where.
Sunday school.
Yep.
Which bear is the most condescending?
I don't know what bear.
A panda. Yeah. That one's labored.
I don't get it.
It writes it out as a pan and D-U-H, like, as though you're being like, duh, which is why I said it's labored.
Ah.
This is a classic. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Help, I'm being tortured.
Live on Twitch.
Live on Twitch.
What will chicken lay?
An egg?
Close. What kind?
I don't know.
Pickled
Regular
eggs.
egg?
Evil. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
It was too tired.
Yeah! Right. It needed a nap. Okay, Rogue. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Breeze.
Breeze who?
Breeze, a jolly good fellow.
Breeze Jolly Bell.
So bad. Yeah. What do you call a can opener that's broken?
I can't open her.
Yeah. Why would doors do well on social media?
I don't
No
know
idea.
This
why.
one doesn't make sense. Everyone looks for their handles. What does that mean?
Oh, I get it.
I get it, but I
Because-
don't.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, it could also
That's another
be you look for their knobs, but that's
Lewd. I try not to. This one is just literally Komeiji, though. I try not to laugh at my own jokes, but we all know I'm hilarious. Why don't fish play basketball?
why.
They have issues with nets.
Mm.
Anti
true.
Super Pachaka Max.
Super Pachaka Max. I did the shapes IRL.
Mm.
What
Can't
do
believe Moon.
scholars eat when they're hungry? This one's good.
A high carbuncle diet?
No, academia nuts.
Mm.
I hope chat's enjoying this.
I think
No
chat
one
is
has
just window
responded,
right now.
so they're all comatose.
Yeah.
Every time I take my dog to the park, the ducks try to bite him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
You mean a pug? Little loafers.
Yeah.
Ah.
A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
Uh-huh.
I got one. I got one for you.
Okay.
What does a baby computer call his father? Dada.
I don't know. Oh no.
Dada.
Super Pachaka Max. When does a joke become a dad joke?
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When it becomes apparent.
Mm. What
I'm
happens when
making
you
Leaf so fucking mad.
What happens when you witness a
Just
shipwreck?
disappointed, actually.
What happens?
You let it sink in.
No!
Got help. No,
My
don't
GPS
laugh.
just told me to turn around. Now I can't see where I'm driving.
uh,
God damn it, foiled again.
what does the clock
Why
do
should
when
you
it's
always
hungry?
Wait, what? Say again?
What does the clock do when it's hungry?
I don't know.
It goes back 4 seconds.
Why should you always knock on a refrigerator door before opening it?
I don't know why.
In case there's a salad dressing.
Okay,
Why
should we
did the
talk?
man fall down the well?
I don't know. Why did the man fall down the well?
Because he couldn't see that well.
Okay, I think we should start doing things that will give us actual people watching, not scare everyone away.
Probably.
How does a computer get drunk?
I don't know how.
Take a screenshot.
Here's a cool drinking game. Take a screenshot every time Moon says a bad joke.
Now you know how I feel when you guys are punning. Leaf just looks so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Not sad anymore.
Not anymore. Go ahead, Rogue. Tell some Yoda jokes.
Please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, but as you can tell, I like my suit.
I'm about ready just to traumatize you guys with the game.
I'm fine with that.
Except that I'm still eating, so.
What did you get to eat?
Okay, say that first.
I got Jack in the Box.
A burger?
Yeah.
Burger.
Ooh.
So what were you so excited to interrupt to say?
So we didn't play last week, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And before stream that day, I caught up a bit on my Switch version. Because that's what I do, because I want to see if there's things that we missed. And one thing I noticed is that anytime you see a clock in the game, it's not moving. And if you go to inspect it, wherever you are, it will say it's not working.
Huh. That's weird.
Conspiracy theory? Coincidence? I think not.
But the question is every clock the same time?
I didn't look into that much.
Come back to me when you check that. Because to me that just sounds like a detail that they just didn't want to animate a clock moving. And they didn't want to
Possibly.
pressure people into thinking that they only have a limited amount of time. Because that's immediately what I would think if a clock was going while I'm in a talking scene.
Right. But then why have any clocks at all?
Because rooms normally have clocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just never know.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I don't think that's a big detail related to the story. Probably just something small that you noticed.
Well, and it's like, I don't know. I think it's like a hint to like the overall presence of the world. Like, is this a simulation? How come all the clocks aren't working? Because like, it's for anyone who's ever watched Doctor Who, they had this one episode. I think it was they had Peter Capaldi still, and he was summoned to the Vatican. And they had this book that whenever someone read it and wrote in it, they would commit the undie or commit the unalive.
You could just say what?
They would commit the unalive. Anyway,
What are you,
so-
from TikTok?
They could commit.
Just say they killed themselves.
Yeah, like
I said what
Anyway,
I said. Moving on.
would-
So
they would off themselves.
what turned out to be in this book, in the first page, it would say, go to the very last page without any writing and write down a random sequence of numbers. And they would fill the page with a random sequence of numbers. Then it says, after you've done so, read every page backwards from there. And every page that came before it was the exact sequence of numbers, written by many people over hundreds of years.
Okay.
And what everyone found out was that this world that they were in was a simulation, which actually it was a simulation. The doctor had this program thing going, which is weird, which basically had like millions of simulations to predict things that will happen and try to stop them in time.
The gravy
one
is
of-
lost on me.
And this one simulation actually got to a point where it's like, hey, something's wrong, something is going to happen. And then it sent that data to the doctor. But we didn't know this until the very end of the episode.
Because that's how writing mysteries work.
Yeah.
It'd be pointless to reveal the mystery at the beginning of the show.
Oh yeah, but
So your point is that maybe the game is an actual simulation,
yeah,
and that's why the clocks don't work.
yeah. Or this game could be the meta of the meta, and it's like the people or the people in the game know that this is a game being played by a person, and they're interacting with that person through talking to us directly during those weird times where it's like, are you a real player? Kind of thing.
I mean Freyr, right?
Yeah. Freyr.
Okay.
Freyr, player. It sounds similar.
Or that time where Aiba asks Ryuki, do you know who the culprit is? And then a different voice responds with, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That makes me think that the people of Nyes know that this is a game being played by someone else. It is a simulation, in fact.
I mean,
a
that kind of stuff is up Uchikoshi's alley.
Yeah.
He likes to mess with the sense of reality.
Which apparently, I read that thing and I sent it to you guys, that he had been toying with the idea of like a half-body mystery murder thing for like 6 years before this game came out.
Don't you think that
Mhm.
he probably came up with most of these game concepts probably like years in advance, which is why it's all fucking batshit stuff when he finally puts it all together.
Yeah.
Man's been incubating.
Basically, Uchikoshi is the type of person where he hears of something, he decides to go on to Wikipedia to read it, ends up going on a wiki dive, and then makes a game based off of his wiki dive.
Yeah. Except he threw us for a loop in the last AI summoning file. It's like, nope, no freaky pseudoscience stuff going on here. Just brain transferring through mechanical device.
Which is freaky pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience. What are you talking about? That's not practical science, you
Okay,
fucking
well,
nerf herder.
That's not a real thing.
Well, it's like scientifically, hypothetically, it's more possible to transfer your consciousness between two bodies in the future, much in the future, than it would be to change your consciousness, I don't know, across different timelines of reality.
Both are pseudoscience. So
Yeah.
they're not technically more plausible than the other just because one, like, makes more sense.
Because I don't think it's going to be possible ever to exchange consciousness with people in the real world. Because it's just not how things work. It's not how the brain works.
The brain is too complicated for digitization in the present time. Which, thank fucking God, because after watching Soma, I don't ever want to touch something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, that reminds me of the movie Chappie. Chappie.
Huh?
It was this movie about this robotics company that made like these like robotic policemen kind of thing. Except one of them gets damaged and doesn't get retrieved, and it gets used by this AI researcher to make like an artificial intelligence, and they put it inside this robot that was left behind. And it goes through basically its whole life. Like it does like a quick infancy to adolescence to teenager kind of thing. But one of the funny things is like he ended up getting lost and raised by criminals, and they stole like a crap ton of PS4s, like 100 PS4s. This AI robot, combined a bunch of them and made a brain scanning device that could actually scan the entirety of someone's brain and consciousness and upload it to another program.
Why, though?
Because all he had for computers was PS4s. But the robotics company that made Chappie started phasing out older robots and was making newer ones, like kind of like the ones from iRobot with Will Smith. And his mom, who was the criminal mom, who was not really a bad person, just in a bad situation kind of thing, who really, had cared for Chappie and stuff, she died. But before that happened, while he was testing his device, he scanned her brain. And when the robots started coming out, he was able to sneak into the facility and upload her consciousness into one of these robots. But that was at the very end of the movie, and then it goes black.
I see. Personally, that sounds like a fucking nightmare ending to a show.
Maybe. I mean, it dealt with a lot of stuff. Anyway.
So anyway, Twitter's shutting down.
It's everyone's having a meltdown over it because apparently there's about 238 employees left.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
basically a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
Because during a meeting, a bunch of employees literally like hung up and quit. And are taking
they
the
were supposed
severance
to-
package that they were offered.
Yeah, basically, it was like either you stay or you take the severance package, and the majority of the people were like, bye.
Well, it wasn't even just a matter of you stay or you take the severance package. It's either you stay and work 12 hours a day for 7 days a week without benefits, or you take the severance package now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Elon Musk is ruining Twitter as a company.
Yep.
Did you see that post that he made on Twitter, which was that one flash meme where it's like the dude standing over the grave, but both of the icons are Twitter?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
I'll find it real quick.
But I also don't follow Elon Musk because I think he's a dirtbag, so...
Oh, he tweeted it under the hashtag ripped Twitter.
Yeah, I didn't go deep diving in the RIP Twitter. I opened up like 4 different searches and looked through like the first couple of posts that are on the top thing and found the one that actually explained what the heck was going on instead of just making a bunch of memes. Because I don't care about memes when I'm trying to actually find out, is something actually going on?
Yeah.
Like, should I be concerned? Is there something that I need to pay attention to? In which case, yes, I needed to pay attention to this particular trend, because if Twitter goes away, that, you know, takes away one of my main ways of communicating with fans and other VTubers. So I have to make sure that I let other people know that I'm on other social media.
Yeah.
And also transfer myself to other social media.
Here, I sent you the tweet on our Discord thing.
I see. I wasn't aware that was a Flash meme.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
guy who plays the Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant like Newgrounds.
Barry Allen, that's the name.
I thought you meant like Newgrounds Flash animation kind of bullshit.
Oh, no. Man, Flash animations, that makes me feel old.
Those wouldn't even work on Chrome anymore.
No.
Or Explorer. Or Firefox.
Yeah.
Might still work on Opera. Don't know. Anyway, let's dive into the game and just get this over with. Rip the bandage off.
Rip the bandage. What did we do last time?
We have to go back into the nightmare dream.
Yay!
Oh. Yay.
I love Nightmare Dreamin'.
I don't.
Like California Dreamin', but funny.
You guys don't have to play it and be chased around and be fucking terrified.
I mean,
Oh, right. You mean the other Nightmare Dream. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the one where Chikara's chasing you everywhere.
Yeah.
Frank and Chikara.